We're now going to install a Platinum 4-in-1 pull-out. In your outer box, you'll receive a box with a tank, a box with a double filter, and this box here with the tap. Breakdown of the components and a full installation guide. As you can see with the Platinum, all the fittings are included in the box, complete with a long reach spanner to make installation easier, and all of the fittings are numbered and also labelled with exactly where they're to go in the installation. Lots of hoses, but it'll become very clear as we go through step by step on the installation guide. First step on the installation is to thread the hoses through the tap hole on your sink or work surface, and then we can make the connections underneath. Put the hoses with the nuts through first, like so. The remaining three with the spigots at spigot ends, they fit through quite easily. The hot tap goes into place, and we're now ready to go under the sink to complete the connection. Okay, now that the tap hoses are all through, taps in place, what we'll do is we'll fit the horseshoe, metal side down, rubber side up to a threaded bar, which you can just feel at the back of the hoses. Threaded bar goes through the hole, and then you screw the brass hex thread onto the bottom of the threaded bar, and then you can tighten it in place using the long reach spanner. Okay, first part of the installation is take the T-piece, screw it on to the cold water feed under the sink. Like so. Get it hand tight, there we go. And then we're going to take hose number 1, which is the cold feed, screws onto the end of the T-piece that we've just put on to the cold feed, like so. And then we've got hose number 2, which is the hot feed, threads on to the hot feed, which you can just see there. Next connection to make is hose number 3 onto the top of the T-piece. So we now take the spigot end of hose 3 that we've just attached, and that plugs into the inlet on the double filter. Next connection is hose number 4, which goes from the outlet of the filter, which I'm going to plug it in there, and takes filtered water through to the tap. So next stage, we'll bring the tank into the unit, and we attach hose number 6 to the red outlet on the tank top, like so. Next stage of the installation is if you take the numbered manifold, everything's numbered, the hoses are all numbered, and it's as simple as hose number 8 plugs in to the manifold at number 8, hose number 7 plugs into 7, hose number 6 plugs into number 6, and that just leaves us hose number 5, which is the cold water inlet into the tank. Okay, at this stage I would check all of the fittings to ensure that they're tight, and the final 2 parts that we need to install is you've got the weight, which you can just open by depressing the clip. There's a little marker on the black hose that says weight here. You literally clamp the weight round, click it into place, and that is the weight, which will effectively retract the pull-out nozzle. Final stage is that we'll install the pull-out nozzle. Before we start commissioning, is you can pull the retractable hose out, take the nozzle, screw it on the end like so, and that effectively is the pull-out ready to be commissioned. So before we plug the tank in, we've got to make sure that we commission it, which is essentially filling it with water. We've switched the water on the ISO valves, and to fill the tank, you just open the boiling valve by safety slide buttoning forward, and when the tank is full, water will come out of the central nozzle like so. Now the tank is full of water and commissioned, we can put the power cable to the back of the tank into the plug socket, power on, press and hold the central button, okay, and then you can select the temperature you wish the tank to boil to. The red heating light will come on and this bar will pulse. That shows you and tells you that the tank is going through a heat up process. So in terms of the functions of the Platinum, you've got regular hot and cold on that valve. You've got a safety slide button on this tap. So slide, rotate backwards, and that is filtered drinking water. Rotate forward, and you've got your 98-degree water for teas, coffee, etc. And then the added function is you have a pull-out spray, which is great for cleaning the sinks and pans.